mean, here at the draft?
Yeah, I mean, here at the draft or just in general. I mean, you might have heard, obviously, Rex Ryan's book came out recently.
I did, but I have not read it or seen any of the excerpts.
You haven't heard anything that he said at all?
Not really, but it's an interesting rivalry.
It is.
I was just talking to someone back there in the interview room, and they really don't play meaningful games against the Giants. So the Giants and the Jets don't play meaningful games, except for this year. The day before Christmas Eve they're playing, so it'll be a game that counts. It'll be late in the season. But it's an interesting rivalry from someone like me who came from out of New York. So I didn't grow up with the Giant-Jet rivalry. So I always rooted for them until I heard that I wasn't supposed to. But I have a good contact, a good friend over there, Ladainian Tomlinson.
Of course.
When he came up there, he asked me how I got so strong and powerful in my career, and I introduced him to my trainer. So in some ways, I kind of helped out the Jets last year because I helped Ladainian get strong.
Don't tell Giants fans that.
Yeah. No, it is what it is, and I think a lot of Giants fans understand the rivalry and realize that if we ever play, the Giants ever play the Jets in the Super Bowl, that's when it really gets intense.
Well, maybe what, in 2014 when the Super Bowl comes here?
Maybe that would be poetic.
Yeah, right.
And great, and it's interesting to be here at the draft because you get all Giants and Jets fans here. So those are the two picks you wait for to see what their reaction's like.
Absolutely. I mean, just a quick excerpt from the book. I mean, Rex Ryan kind of called out the Giants and said that the Jets, it's not even a competition in town. It's the Jets all the way. I mean, what do you have to say? I mean, you're laughing.
The history of the Giants is long and storied, and the Jets have one as well. But honestly, the last few years, the Jets have been to the AFC Championship game. They've been the creme de la creme of that division. So they have some talking points.
Yeah.
We'll see how history judges.
Absolutely. And then real quick, lastly, they you said they don't really play meaningful games. What was it like playing that third game of the preseason every year?
Actually, it's interesting that game is the one that we always play the Jets because that's the one where you try to get most ready for the year. Unfortunately, some good and bad things have happened in that game. I remember Jason Seaborn ripped up his knee in that game. I think Chad Pennington dislocated his shoulder in that game. So it gets intense because it means so much to everybody. The season just around the corner.
I mean, do you find yourself getting amped up for that game just in general, or just
it becomes the only time that Giants and Jets fans can scream at each other.
Right.
Because we don't play during the regular season except once every 4 or 5 years. So it's an interesting atmosphere. Because everybody's intense, everybody's passionate, and it turns out to be a fun game, even though it doesn't mean anything.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, man. Best of luck to you.
Well,
Take care. I really appreciate it.